And here we are. Welcome forward everyone to the latest edition of the Working Man's Warships. I'm your humble host Jedi Gad, and we welcome you, whoever you are, wherever you may be in the globe, whatever time of the day or night is where you are, and however you are tuning in, watching and listening. Welcome all. So today we're going to talk about situational awareness. Situational awareness and how you can affect the game. But first of all, we got to get what they've got for us. Grease our palm. Our favorite word in the dictionary is FREE. And remember what I say, if the only thing you do each day is check in, get your crate, it adds up. First battle of the day, what we want is to look at the missions. So, obviously we're going to play a battle, but you can see we need a defended, a capture, assisting capture, and 25,000 hit points of damage. So we need a ship that is going to try and encompass all of those things and hopefully get it done in one battle. Right, so we want to combine the ability to capture a base with doing some damage. So, with all of that in mind, Benham, chiefly because of the fact that it has 1 million torpedoes ready to go at any given time, and the guns are pretty good for close quarters fight. We're using William Halsey, a base commander. You can get him in the shop, and we're going to need the US guys. So we're going to have some fun today for our US guys, and we are going to go with Popeye the Sailor Man. Offers us nothing in terms of reward, but I don't care about that. Those who know. We, as our base trait, we mean harm. We definitely do in this battle. Sims and Reginald. We are running contact is imminent. Look at me now. We're perceptive. We're running smoke on the water. And we are hopefully going to be unstoppable. For the ship itself, main battery mod 2. Damage control system mod 2. And concealment system mod 1. We're going to run Commander XP booster, Global XP booster, Credit boost, and Battle boost. We've got them to spare, let's use them. Double check the preset, all chipped to the middle, let's play poker. Mission brief. Sport. Why do we all love sports? Well, part of the reason is situational awareness. You can be a player who maybe doesn't have the skill attributes that others have, but you can make up for it by just paying attention, being aware of what's going on and how you can alter it, work within it, and help. I am the sports equivalent of situational awareness on this game. I am not the most skilled player at this game. There are way more people, way more skilled at this game than I am. But what I try and do is make up for it by just paying attention. Details. That's what I try and do. Doesn't always work, but I try. Now, we get into the team lineups, and you can see each team has one destroyer only. Now, also note well, the enemy team has an aircraft carrier and a battle carrier. So there's a bunch of stuff that is going to be able to see me from the air. That's a given. I know this. So I have to embrace it and know that wherever I go, I'm going to get spotted. Similarly, the enemy team know this as well, but it's a little bit less for them because of the battle carrier. But I know they're going to see me. There's no point in trying to run and hide. Let's go straight up the middle and try and get some spotting. The logical thing to do to try and spot, because I'm going to get spotted. So you see, the aircraft can see me already. They know where I am. They can't all shoot at me, but they know where I am. You can see my perceptive, the little white bracket up there near the aircraft. And I know where the nearest enemy ship is. So I can see it's over there towards the east. So I'm just coming to try and nestle up behind the island. But now it's changed. It's changed. So now the nearest enemy is over there. And it changes again. So I know that there's two enemies roughly the same distance away from me, because it keeps changing. They're here somewhere. Again, I can see where it's pointing now, so I'm going to edge up towards here, up where the island is, and try and nestle in behind again. But aha, what do you see over there? There's a smoke screen. Now, who could that be? Who could be in this smoke screen? Who do you think? Answers on a postcard. Right, Odin's over here, and what I want to try and do is get some torpedoes into that gap. Right where he is, he's the nearest ship to me, but it's changed again. The perception has changed, and immediately we can see why. Connecticut is here. Now this is a problem. He's a battle carrier, and he's got guns that hit hard. So we know what's likely to happen is we're going to get our bum smacked, and we do get our bum smacked. Now, Connecticut, he knows I'm here. He can't pinpoint my location, but he knows I'm here. He also knows where his other ships are relative to where he is. Now, he should charge straight forward towards me by making his ship narrow to offset any torpedoes. And I'm the only destroyer. He needs me to be gone. But he doesn't. He keeps sailing broadside. He is lucky that my torpedoes weren't loaded, because if they were, I wouldn't just be chunking him, which I am. He's taking massive damage from me because of how fast my guns reload, and it's AP. But I would have nuked him if I had torpedoes. He's running away. What do I always say? Pacifists don't win war. Now, here's the other reason he should have charged me. Can you see who's here? Remember the smoke screen? Benson's here. Now, I'm trying to locate him, but Connecticut knows he's here. He would have known. Between the two of them, there's no way I'd be able to defeat both of them. They should know this. They should be charging me, but they're not. All right, okay. Here it is. This is what you've all been waiting for. The Benham versus Benson battle. Since you saw the team sheet, the lineup, right? This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Now, Benson is shooting AP at me. He shouldn't be. He should be shooting HE, especially this close, because he should be trying to knock my torpedoes out. All his guns are to bear. I'm only using my aft turrets, but he's taking damage because I'm using HE, and he didn't knock my torpedoes out. He just keeps coming forward, shooting AP. He hasn't learned anything. Touchdown blue, and situational awareness. Ultras, flare goes up, and now the real thorn in my side, the enemy destroyer, has been removed. Now, the damage we've received is horrific, but we're alive. He's not. So, we're unstoppable. It's not really delaying us much. We've recuperated, and now we're going to get on the move. So you can see low health ship over there. There's one ship gone per team. We're looking okay. Right? We're looking okay. So, perceptive tells us where the nearest ship is. It keeps changing, but there's another low health ship there. So even though we've just lost the ship, I know there are at least 2 low health enemy ships around me. And right on cue, one of them goes down. We're looking at a perceptive to see where this ship is. But can you see something else that's developing here? We're going right up Broadway. So those two have a head-on collision. There's 3 ships from each team have gone. So 6 down, 6 out of the 18, which means there are still 12 ships here. More than half. Why have the enemy team vacated their premises when they know it's the destroyer? Oh, okay. Because they're ahead on the ship count. But I'm the only destroyer. Most of the ships are still here. And I've gone straight up Broadway. Now, here comes Gunaiser now. He knows I'm here because there'll be a big orange eye on his screen right now saying spotted. Right now. Because I can see him. This is a German battleship which has torpedoes and excellent secondaries if it gets close enough to use them. It can hurt you. Especially if you're a destroyer. He should come straight forward and deal with this issue, but he doesn't. He's running away. Now look over here at Leipzig. I'm going to need you to keep an eye on Leipzig over here, right? Because this situation is getting dire now. Look at the ship count. We are 5-4 down. And what I want you to do with Leipzig is look at his hit points. Just keep an eye on his hit points. So he's taken incoming fire. We laid some torpedoes down to see if we can't catch him slipping. Just keep an eye on his hit points when he pops up. We're in the base and that Leipzig can be a problem. Definitely. But we've got New Orleans over there. New Orleans is in perfect position to deal with him. So we're going to turn back around. Where's Gunaiser now? You see him? Now, over there, you can see the Graf Zeppelin. So that makes it even worse that the Gunaiser now didn't immediately walk us down because he's got an aircraft carrier with him. An aircraft carrier. So this is a German battleship with torpedoes and excellent secondaries if it gets close enough. Does it have sonar? I forget. Let's just say for argument's sake it doesn't. It's still got those torpedoes and it's still got the secondaries. Plus, he's got an aircraft carrier with him. But they're running away. Or maybe they think they're going to get into my base before theirs gets captured. What do you think? What do you think? Now, meanwhile, Leipzig. Has he lost a single hit point in this engagement with New Orleans?
Torpedoes is following us.
Has he lost one hit point? He can be a problem. I need him gone.
Together we be stronger.
This guy could absolutely end this battle and wreck everything for us. Has Leipzig lost one hit point since I told you to keep an eye on it? Has he? Has he lost one? So either Leipzig is made from the strongest armor ever on the game, or New Orleans has got super soakers for guns. Now, whilst that's going on, where's Gunaiser now? And where's Graf Zeppelin? Where are they? Okay, they're ahead on the ship count, but are they really going to get into our base? Assuming there was no resistance before I capture their base. Are they? Right. But answers on, well, place your bets. Tell you what, answers on a postcard, place your bets. But there's still the problem of this Leipzig. The Leipzig is still an issue. But on the one hand, they ran away. On the other hand, Leipzig didn't. And folks, just pay attention. You don't have to be that good at this game. I'm not that good. I just pay attention. Situational awareness. I don't have the skills of others, but I just pay attention and you can do the same. That's all you have to do. Now, annoyingly, we fell 911 hit points short of our target of 25,000, but we can't do anything about that. But we did win. Just pay attention. That's all. Like, subscribe, share, and we will see you next time on the Working Man's Warships. Bye-bye.